Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on the video and spending some time with your girl today. If you do not know who I am, my name is Crystal. Welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. So today we're just going to be doing a lash with me. I'm going to show you guys how I isolate, how I lash in layers, all of those good details. So this whole video will be a voiceover so I can tell you guys exactly what I'm doing. So starting off right now, I'm isolating. I've already washed my client's lashes and put on the eye pads and tape to make sure that we're not taping the bottom lashes. My client was asleep the whole time, so you might see her jump or move around. I promise she's not hurting at all. She's just knocked out and she sleeps really heavy, so I am still doing training for anyone interested. You can either do a virtual training, which will be done via FaceTime or Zoom, or you can do a one-on-one class, which will be face-to-face. Also, you have the option of purchasing my ebook, which will be listed in the description below.
Canada, cause I'm a money sample, walking with the rats, I'm looking crippled. Fuck on that bait, then I temple. A nickel for me to take pictures. Not from my leg, but I cripple. Double my cup or triple. Box on my body, no biblical. I'm not your average or typical. Look at my wrist and it's critical. Hold it up, dropping the temperature. I get that back on the regular. I got a bag on my singular. Back in the bag of them vegetables. Back of them cookies, it's medical. Cocaine, codeine, etc. Cocaine and lean, etc. I think I'm blending.
So I just wanted to hop back on here and kind of explain what's going on. So I'm using the iPads to separate her lashes and to help me isolate those bottom lashes that I can't really see without the tape. You can use this many different ways. I just prefer to use the iPad if possible. Sometimes with different clients it won't be possible depending on how oily their skin is. You might have to just use tape, but always make sure that you're detaping the tape, sorry. But if you guys would like a better video or a more in-depth video on this, just make sure you guys leave me a comment down below and I will be sure to recreate one of those for you. I go into more detail in this in my class and I just show different methods that you can use to help isolate. But yeah, back to the video.
I got my niggas cross the street living large. Thinking back to the fact that they dead, thought my raps wasn't facts, so they sat with the bars. I got two phones, one need a charge. Yeah, they twins, I could tell they ass apart. I got big packs coming on the way. I got big stacks coming out to save. I got Lil Max with me, he the way. It's a big gap between us in the game. In the next life, I'm trying to stay paid. When I die, put my money in the. When I die, put my money in the.
Okay, so I just wanted to jump in and give you guys a couple of different pointers. So when lashing, you want to make sure that you're always lashing 1 millimeter away from the skin. The lash should never touch the eyelid. That is extremely painful for your client. Since I've moved, I've been seeing that a lot. So I just kind of wanted to shed some light on that and let you ladies know that that is definitely a big no-no when lashing. Also, make sure that you're using a glue with a quick drying time. This will make you a lot faster as well. Make sure that you guys are checking my description box. I link pretty much everything that I use in my description box. I'll definitely have this recliner linked, and I'll have the ring light link that I'm using. My clients love this recliner. I have the massage on. You can kind of see the remote on the floor over there, but this really helps my clients just easily go to sleep. In the next clip, you'll be able to see that she's fast asleep.
I'm keeping in the dark. I got my niggas cross the street living large. Thinking back to the fact that they dead. Thought my raps wasn't facts, so they sat with the bars. I got 2 phones, one need a charge. Yeah, they twins, I could tell they ass apart. I got big packs coming on the way. I got big stacks coming out to save. I got Lil Max with me, he the way. It's a big gap between us in the game. In the next life, I'm trying to stay paid. When I die, put my money in the. When I die, put my money in the.
Also, a public service announcement for all of my new lash techs watching this. Hey girl, welcome to the lash world. So I just want to say, just keep practicing. I know this looks a lot easier than it is. It's definitely one of the hardest things that I've had to learn, but it comes with practice. You just have to keep practicing and want to get better. Invest in yourself and invest in quality products, and I promise you can get here too.
I got hoes that I'm keeping in the dark. I got my niggas cross the street living large. Thinking back to the fact that they dead. Thought my raps wasn't facts, so they sat with the bars. I got 2 phones, one need a charge. Yeah, they twins, I could tell they ass apart.
So right here you can kind of see me moving around the iPad and kind of adjusting it. You will have to adjust it depending on what area you're trying to reach. So if you're trying to get kind of in the inner corner, you'll have to pull it up a little bit more. If you're trying to get in the outer corner, you'll have to pull it up more. You might have to just take it off and retape it, but you will have to readjust. Don't be afraid to readjust the iPads on the top or the iPads on the bottom. You always just want to make sure that you're doing whatever is easier for you.
To figure all of that out in just a few conversations.
Yeah, few conversations are enough if you ask the right questions.
Oh.
In my opinion. So I guess candidates always have a sense that there's a imbalance of power almost, that you need to show up and impress. But it really is a two-way conversation. If you've got into a conversation with somebody out of all the other people that applied, that means we have a reasonably good understanding that we're interested in you. Mm-hmm. And you have more power in the conversation than you think you do. And you being really quizzical and asking the things that matter to you give me also a stronger confidence that you know what you're looking for and you want to make sure that it's a good match, that you don't just kind of say I'll take the first thing that is out there. Great that I got through it, and then in 6 months' time you feel like it's not quite for you.
Were the questions that you were asking Flo when you first were applying, were they very specific to Flo, or were they some just general questions?
Yeah, I think you can generalize them. So you do look up a company, you see what they're doing. You first think, are you passionate about what they're doing? Some people can be passionate about B2B infrastructure sales. I'm not. I like the consumer tech because I love wearing my flow within a street and being stopped. Somebody stopped me and says, "Oh my God, where you get the jumper? I love this app." And that's what drives me. So I knew I wanted to be part of something that I know and the mission that resonates with me.
So now I'm just coming back in and I'm drying with my handheld fan. You can't see this, but I also have my fan that I have clipped onto my ring light going as well. I'm just pretty much going back in, brushing through the lashes, checking my work, and making sure none of the lashes are stuck together. That's also going to be extremely painful for your client. Sorry, I just kind of threw myself off of my ugly ass jumping in the screen like that. So just make sure that you're brushing through them and checking and making sure you have no stickies.
Like no one had talked about it. Like I had never I just went. I literally was like at the end of my 4-year experience in college, and they introduced 2 digital marketing classes while I was there in my last year, and they were cute. Like they were trying. It's probably one of the hardest things.
I also just wanted to give props where it's due. In the background, I haven't added any music because I kind of just want you guys to kind of hear what I'm listening to. So a lot of the times I don't listen to this with every client. I kind of let my client decide what they want to hear. But this particular client doesn't really care. She kind of lets me do whatever. So in the back, you guys hear the Girl Boss podcast playing. So it's called Girl Boss Podcast. It's an amazing podcast. It always gets me really motivated. That's the first thing I turn on when I come into my suite. That and my humidifier are the first 2 things that go on. It always gets me motivated and ready to go. So definitely give that a listen if you guys have any free time. Check her out. It's a great podcast. Y'all see my client tripping? I told y'all she be tripping. Like, I need to send this video to her for sure so she can see this. But she was fighting me the whole time. I didn't include every clip, but she is so funny. She always told me that she sleeps really rough, and I really believe her now because this girl was going off. I don't know what she was dreaming about, but she was tripping. Like, that was so funny.
In this specific industry, it's so much more about being able to have something tangible. This is not a theoretical business. Like, sure, you can learn the terminology, but it's never going to stick until you have a product you actually have to sell.
Right. It's not going to make any sense until you're doing it.
So right here, I'm going to kind of demonstrate what to do if you do get stickies. You just want to use your tweezer to gently pull apart. I'm not sure if you guys could see that. If you need to, just rewind and rewatch. There she go tripping again. But I just use my tweezers to separate the 2 that were stuck together. Make sure that you take the time to do this. This is one of those things that make you a great lash tech. Also, do y'all peep the little heart decal? Let me know if you guys want to do a video or want me to do a video on that as well.
That was my first full-time job
as VP of growth.
No. I definitely skipped a lot of things on my LinkedIn. I just put the things I'm most proud of.
Yeah, sure, of course. Wait, so what did you start off as at Resas?
My title was marketing assistant or something. And it was the first time they had hired any marketing people. And so they were a fairly new company, and it was all developers. And so the person who hired me was the VP of growth, and he used to be a developer. He was a CTO, became the VP of growth because he got into marketing and was interested in that stuff. So there's a really interesting crossover where developers move into marketing and it becomes growth hacking.
Right.
And this was really hot at the time.
2013.
Oh my God.
That was so big.
That's time to be growth hacking. I'm so ashamed of everything I did then.
Okay, wait, what's the most awful thing?
Basically, growth hacking is essentially finding a really hacky way to market your product or find customers. So my hacky way was DMing people on Twitter. And then
I think what turns it into a hack versus just digital marketing is because it's almost like a roundabout way of doing things sometimes.
Yeah.
It's not very direct. It's not like paid ads.
And here is the finished look. Let me know what you guys think. Just leave me some comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.